Karim, sitting in his worn room, looks at the old hand watch on the commode. He wonders if it has any real value or if it's just a keepsake. As he gazes at it, memories of the old man and the good times they shared flood his mind, filling him with nostalgia and warmth. Karim's father shares his dreams and hopes for his son's future, envisioning brighter days despite their modest life. Karim always goes to the fields with his father, where they talk together. His father works hard to provide for the family, despite the challenges they face. One day, while Karim was with his father in their field, his father was seriously injured when he fell to the ground. Seeing his father in pain, Karim panicked. With tears in his eyes, he tried to talk to his father to understand what was wrong and assess the severity of the situation. Karim stands beside his father, who has collapsed on the ground in the field. His father is in pain and motionless, unable to move. Despite his condition, he tries to comfort his son, but in vain. Karim is filled with fear and worry, realizing the seriousness of the situation. Karim arrives at the hospital running, with his father in tow. The nurses take his father in, and Karim feels relieved. Once his father is being treated in the emergency room, a hospital administrator informs Karim that the necessary treatment is very expensive. Karim is devastated, overwhelmed by the sudden burden and unable to pay for the costly medical care. Karim has returned home because he can't stay at the hospital with his father to avoid additional charges. He is deeply worried about the amount his family has to pay and fears for his father's life. As he thinks about what he could do, Karim remembers the watch the old man gave him. Karim remembers the old man's watch and wonders if it might be valuable. He decides to go to a jeweler in town to have the watch appraised. The jeweler carefully examines the item. The jeweler informs Karim that the watch is a rare model and highly sought after by collectors. It is worth far more than he imagined. Karim decides to sell the watch. Although it is a precious keepsake, he knows that saving his father's life is more important. With the money he obtained, Karim returns to the hospital. He is relieved to be able to pay for the necessary medical treatment for his father. The doctors immediately begin treatment. Karim waits, hoping that his father will recover soon. In the doctor's office, after several hours, a doctor in a white coat informs Karim that his father is out of danger and will make a full recovery. After hearing the doctor talk about his father's condition, Karim was overjoyed by the good news and couldn't contain his happiness. Filled with relief, he hurried out and bought a bouquet of flowers for his father as a symbol of his love and gratitude. Karim, although without the watch, is satisfied to have saved his father. They return home, grateful to have overcome this challenge together.